Why do humans cry?
Why do humans cry?
It's a good question. Thank you.
I don't know. You mean the actual tears or the
sound and the tears?
The sound and the tears.
I asked this question because my little sister, cries a lot. So it was quite easy coming up with it.
Oh, nice. That's at the top of your mind daily then.
Well, when I was a young boy, I also cried a lot. My two big sisters are here, so they can kind of testify that, I don't know, when I was 7 or 8, I used to cry a lot also. I really don't know. I think the thing about science, the beautiful thing about science, is that if you don't know something, even as a big professor, it's perfectly fine to admit you don't know. And then you go and do the research. And the research is not just Google it, it's actually do the research.
Right.
And my guess is that we are not the first animal that cries. That if we do the research, we find that at least some of the mechanisms, some of the patterns of crying, including the sound, including the tears, we have in common with other animals, other apes, other animals. And what are the kind of deep reasons that we have this? So, one option is at least the sound of crying is to alert others to our distress. Humans are social animals, and especially when you're little, then you depend on the grown-ups, certainly on your parents. So if you're a little boy or a little girl and something bad happened to you, so you want your parents to know. And so you cry. so they come. If they don't cry, they don't know.
Right.
I would imagine this is just a hypothesis. I'm not sure if it's true. That solitary animals that don't live in groups, they probably don't cry.
Okay.
Because what's the point?
Because there's no social function.
If I live alone if I'm this kind of animal that I live alone in the forest and I don't know, I stepped on a
rock, a very sharp
rock, and I hurt my foot and I cry, what's the point? Nobody would come to help me. Some tiger would come and eat me.
So maybe, Jacob, your sister just, maybe next time when she's crying, you should give her like a really big hug.